Memo podcast with Taylor
and Marnie. I was like, okay. I was like, and Marnie.
I said it with Taylor and then I was like, oh shit, better hold my breath.
Taylor.
Okay, Marnie, you tell everyone what this first episode of Miss the Memo is going to be about.
We thought we would start off our podcast with a bang and talk about the big O.
Yes!
Who's having them? Who's not? Why aren't I having any?
Exactly. And like people who have faked it. Like I've chatted to a few of my clients from the salon I run throughout the week. We've got a few statistics up and we both have completely different sex lives and climaxes and all sorts. So essentially you don't climax during intercourse, do you?
No.
That's just mental.
Okay. I definitely haven't had like the body convulsing.
Yeah, yep. I get it.
It's like a ward of, like, I can squirt.
Yeah. But then I feel like, is it squirting or are you just weeing yourself a little bit? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm definitely not weeing myself. First time I thought I was, and I was like, stop! Please stop!
Well, then I don't think I've experienced that.
Okay.
Yeah. Look, when I get aroused, it turns into a slippery dip.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what we want.
And you get the whole...
Oh my
God! sounds when they're going at it. But
what's that sound? What's that noise? Oh my God.
Classic. So I hadn't climaxed with a partner until Cameron.
Okay.
So I'd never, like, no one I'd ever, like, gotten there.
Yeah.
And not even from foreplay or anything. And, like, to stun the viewers, I don't enjoy receiving head.
What is wrong with you?
I'm like, nope.
Fair.
Don't get you. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't. I have a horror story from. No, I'm not sharing that today. From the very first time I ever had it.
Stay tuned.
Yeah. Bad bedroom stories.
Yes. Oh.
But I think the first time I actually ever climaxed with Cam, I was on top and controlling it. Yeah. So it was like I was able to do the right speed, right pressure, everything like
because
that.
it's not a consistent thing, I don't feel, with females.
No.
Like, you know, it's not just like a rub and squirt. There has to be rhythm, different speeds.
The right amount of pressure.
Yeah.
Like when guys just go straight for that jelly bean and they're like on it with their fingers and your legs are going and they think it's good and you're like, no. Mate, I'm in pain.
Yeah, this is not comfortable.
Kind of it's like when you hit your funny bone.
Yes, it is.
It's not pleasurable and it's painful.
That's a good one.
That's what it reminds me of.
Yeah.
But yeah, so now with Cam, I can actually, like, I wouldn't say hold my breath, but I can manipulate my body into angles and he knows rhythms and cues and stuff to continue certain paces.
Yeah.
Sorry, babe.
You're being exposed, Cameron.
Yeah. For being rocking in the bedroom.
Woo!
But yeah, I totally get it. And when I spoke to my clients this week, so many of them have also said they've never been able to climax from penetration.
No, I haven't. Not once.
Well, fuck you, 50 Shades of Grey.
That is, do you know, all I need is a Christian Grey. Like, if he existed.
Yeah, because she's like standing there and he's just breathing on her thighs and she's peeking.
Going for,
Like, that's not real life.
I feel like that's a lot of chemistry, though. as well.
Maybe.
Have you ever had that? Like, has anyone, like, if you've been in the moment and someone has just touched you and you're like,
No.
oh, haven't you?
No, Ryan Reynolds hasn't come over yet. Just saying. So, like, I've got some statistics here for you, Mars.
Oh, here we go. And I don't know any of these, so
yeah, no, I've just looked them up.
Tay's our encyclopedia.
Taylor and her MacBook.
Yes.
Oh, the encyclopedia.
She doesn't store this information for a rainy day. She looks it up.
I just know these off the top of my head.
It's a good dinner party topic starter.
Okay, so these are supposedly some of the most interesting orgasm statistics.
Okay.
81.6% of women, so that's like 8 in 10 women.
Yeah.
Don't orgasm from intercourse alone without additional clit stimulation.
I feel that.
Yeah, so it's saying that only 18.4% of women can have intercourse alone, like as a sufficient orgasm. Which, in saying that, I can't climax just from intercourse. Like, Cam gets in specific positions where I guess it is rubbing.
Yeah.
But man, that's huge. Like, that's big statistics. That's a lot of, like...
That's a lot of women missing out.
Yeah, that's a lot of unpleased ladies.
Yeah.
And I wonder how, like, so before Cam with my old partners, I did fake it. I know you said you've never faked it.
No, I have faked it.
Oh, you have faked it?
Oh. I have not had an orgasm during sex.
But would you say you've
penetrated?
Would you say that you've got ex-partners who believe they have made you climax during sex?
Probably all of them.
Hey, boys.
Hi, how's it going?
Sorry to burst your bubble.
Sorry. It's fine.
Okay, cool.
Does squirting count? I feel like that's just so dirty to say, but does that count?
But is it like is it pleasurable? Like, do you get the same sensations as orgasm?
Yeah. No. Okay. Well, I don't know what a penetrative orgasm feels like.
Yeah, right.
So I don't know. Like, when I my ex-partner, whenever I squirted, he was like, fuck yeah. I mean, I was the same as well.
Yeah.
In my mind, that was me finishing.
Yeah.
But I don't know if that's what it is.
Yeah.
I don't think there's enough knowledge around this, and it's frustrating. I'm nearly 30. And
well, let's have a look what else there is.
Okay.
95% of heterosexual men usually or always orgasm during sex, compared to 65% of heterosexual women.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Like I said, I feel like it's a lot easier for a man to finish.
So easy.
So much easier.
I'd love to put a bloke in a girl's body for one day and be like, go and have a sex with as many people as you like. And you'll soon learn it doesn't matter even if you've got a massive size. If you don't know how to use it.
Yeah. Massive size isn't always good.
No. Fucking hits you.
Flopping around like fish out of water.
Just like when you're in certain positions and you feel like it's about to come
out your throat.
Oh,
yes.
It's a bad time.
Do you know if you have too big of a one up there, it can kill you?
Oh my God.
I think. I saw it on a horror movie. But it was a broom and not an appendage.
Oh, I've seen that too.
Yeah.
Fact, yeah. Mm-hmm. I think it was actually
I'm sure that's
Wentworth or Orange is the New Black.
Orange is the New Black, yep.
Was it? Yeah,
yes,
I've seen that.
Yep. Okay.
5 to 10% of women have never orgasmed, ever, though they may later in life.
May?
I actually have a friend. I'm not going to say who she is because she wouldn't get upset. She's so open. She's wicked. But she has never, ever orgasmed. Ever. Like, I went with her to the sex shop. We got, like, clit stimulators. We got all these different things. And she has never been able to climax. Ever.
Oh, my God.
I know. Like, she doesn't understand a morning off where you can just flick your bean.
Yeah. It's a good start to the day. And a good end to the day and a good lunchtime break.
Quick 10-minute smoker.
Just gonna quick have a shower.
Yeah. Oh, the joys. Okay, well,
Wow.
then it's got 59% of women have faked an orgasm. Let's be honest, the number's way higher.
It's so much higher.
Yeah.
I'm sure like 100% of women have at one
Pretty
point or
much
another.
all married women.
Yeah. You know those days how you're just like, yeah, honey, let's just get it over and over with.
Yeah.
I'm not even married and I know those days.
Well, I'm lucky because, like, we're currently trying for a baby. Yeah. And so we're doing the deed every second night currently. So I know on which nights it's going to happen.
Yeah.
So whether or not it's a bit of extra fondling in the shower before, or like I'm already in the mindset, like watching things or seeing certain things that can get me aroused, so that when I do go to the bedroom, I can climax, because Cam waits. He waits until I'm finished.
Oh, bless him.
And then he'll just finish it just straight down
That
that
is a
100-meter
gentleman.
mark.
That is a gentleman.
Yeah, like he's so good. But then on certain nights when I'm just wrecked and I just want to go to bed, I'm like, stick it in, get it over and done with, and let's go.
Do your job.
Yeah, like I don't even want either of us to get hot and sweaty.
Fertilize me.
Yeah, so I'm like, I don't know if I should start faking them.
Do you know?
I wonder if he's going to listen to this. I hope not.
Cameron, you better. I'll be very disappointed if you don't. Do you know, though, I've heard during intercourse, if you're trying to get pregnant, if you do climax, it opens up, it relaxes the muscles around the cervix and they contract, and it can actually help the sperm get up into the uterus. Because when you haven't climaxed, none of that's relaxed.
Well, I have also seen that in the 2-week wait, someone was saying that you shouldn't climax because that same contracting sensation can stop an embryo from implanting. But we'll do that for a fertility episode.
Lord,
because there's so much
it's
miscommunication.
So hard being a woman.
I know. All right, and then our last statistic. Women take an average of 14 minutes during partnered sex to orgasm, and an average of 8 minutes during personal masturbation. I get over
Try 30 seconds.
I'm like 15 seconds over Red Rover. Yeah, but I honestly think 8 minutes.
That's a long time for
8 minutes is a long time. That's a really long time.
Like, if you've got the right equipment, it is 30 seconds to a minute.
I don't even need equipment. I'm well practiced.
I love it.
But we were saying before that we actually wondered if masturbation at a younger age has affected the ability to climax with a partner. Yeah, like in our older years, because we are so over it, like we know exact pressure, exact speed, and I wonder if, because that's the expectations and the bar that we've set in terms of reaching a climax, if that's what's stopping us from being able to do it with a partner.
Probably. It's also very much a mental game as well.
Yeah.
Like, especially like the whole sex thing, like there's been times in sex how I've been so into it, and then literally I've been in the middle of it, things are hot and heavy and you're having a good time, and then all of a sudden I'm like, shit, I haven't packed Eden's lunch. And that's me gone, because I know that I have to do something. And because my mind's not in it anymore. I mean, I'm still enjoying it, but my mind's not in it anymore. So I don't know. Maybe my mind is taking over.
Well, that's so true, because I've spoken to like mates and other couples who have gone to do it at night, but because one's tired or one's stressed, they've not been able to reach that climax.
Yeah. It's interesting.
Very. Well, the other thing that we have to read, which will be quite fun.
Yay.
This is called What is Your Craziest Surprise Orgasm Moment?
Let's go.
Have you ever had a surprise orgasm?
Like when I'm dreaming.
Yeah, you said that.
I have dream orgasms.
I can never climax in my dream.
I wake up in the midst of it.
Do you?
Yeah, it's a good time.
I can't. No, I really can't.
Wow.
And it's so annoying because I wake up so frustrated. And most of the time, Cam's already gone to work. Oh, I'll read you this one.
Right.
It's from Calvin and Hobbes 811, 3 years ago.
Okay.
It says, not my story, but a friend who is a nurse, younger lady needs to have a catheter put in. She's tall, blonde, and beautiful. They're struggling to get it in because she's tightening up her muscles so much, having to have one person pulling apart her legs and another trying to get the catheter in. Anyways, after a lot of struggling, they finally get it in. A couple of days later, the nurse is at Starbucks and is having a coffee with her friend. Over her shoulder, she hears two girls chit-chatting and catching some of their conversation. One of the girls is talking about how she had a catheter put in the other day, but that she orgasmed 3 times while they were trying to put it in, and it was the most awkward experience ever. Nursing friend turns around, and lo and behold, it is the girl from the other day.
Well, that's why she was tightening her bloody muscles.
I've actually never thought about that because obviously trying for a baby, I have people up in there. Like on Monday, I had like a probe.
It doesn't go up there though.
Yeah, it does. Internal ultrasounds.
No, but it doesn't go up your wee tube. You have a different hole for where you urinate.
No. Oh.
Yeah, the catheter goes up that tube into
my
your bladder.
Gosh.
Yeah.
And is that closer to your clit then?
Yeah. Oh,
have you had a catheter put in before?
No.
Me neither.
I never want one.
If you've had a catheter put in before, can you please comment
please
on this
let
video
us
below?
know.
Yeah, let us know what the sensation's like.
I know that getting them taken out is quite uncomfortable. Mm-hmm. Orgasming? Yeah. I didn't even think. I mean, it's it would probably rub right up against your bean.
Yeah.
So, oh my god.
Well, this person's commented to that story and said when they were putting in my catheter for an emergency surgery, the doctor was putting his thumb on my clitoris and pressing upwards. I was freaking out because of the circumstances, but because of that happening, I could see how this could happen. Yeah, right.
Interesting. That is a surprise, Big O.
Yeah. That's a very big surprise.
I can understand when you were talking about the internal ultrasound. I've had one of those before. I can understand how that would happen.
No, but that's not pleasurable. I thought she was ripping my cervix in two.
I had to hold mine.
No, yeah, I had, as in you had to hold your wee.
No, I had to hold my probe.
No, so the way she did mine was I had to do the bladder one first, the external one.
Yeah.
And then I had to go and empty my bladder, and I came back and she was like, can you put it in for me? I put it in, and then she put her hands between my legs and moved it around because she was looking at my uterus, cervix, fallopian tubes and ovaries.
Yeah.
So I had to have my hands up on the top side and push down so that the ovary pushed onto the probe and she could have a look at it.
Oh, okay.
So no climaxing there, that's for sure.
No.
Yeah, right. Well, here you go. Here's another one.
I'm ready.
This one's called Came for the Comment 24.
Oh, no.
That's you and I on Facebook
That's
on Friday. We just came here for the comments.
Comments, thank you.
Yeah.
Is that the name of the story?
That's the name of the person on Reddit.
Oh, yeah, I don't blame them.
I know.
I'd be there for the comments too. Okay.
So they've said, finally, a story I can tell. I have a tendency to sit on this rather hard chair at work when I'm on the till.
Oh, no.
I sit in such a position that it makes my nethers go numb and dead to all feelings, so I don't always realise it. Like your arm or your leg would. Anyway, one day a customer comes up to me to buy something and I have to stand up. You know that tingly feeling you get when you're trying to get your leg to wake up? Imagine that, but on the vicinity of your genitals. It's not as nice as it sounds, but my body didn't care. I stared at this guy in the face and cried, oh, but I tried to pass it off as pain and hopefully not like I was in pleasure. I carried on with my duty, feeling quite embarrassed. So she climaxed as feeling was coming back.
Oh, my God. I guess the blood rushing. The blood rushing would be, yeah. Oh, my God.
That's so interesting though, because I have a question for you, Marnie.
Oh, here we go.
This is going to be juicy.
Okay. Oh,
Have
Lord.
you ever climaxed or flicked your bean at work? I have.
Where? At the salon?
No. I've never at the salon. Do you know what's so funny is my clients always ask me if we've christened the recliner or the salon, and we haven't.
Why?
Because I have like 60 different people a week who sit on that. I don't want to look at a recliner and have those thoughts.
Yeah, that's fair.
So I just don't do any of that at the salon at all. So, I know, but the place that I did, so I'd had such a bad day, and I think I'd done 10 hours, and I was a manager there, right?
Yeah.
Hospitality, gotta love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was just like, something needs to make my day better. So I went to the bathroom and just quickly whipped one out. Yeah, I had a bit of a giggle. I was in a handicap bathroom. It was tiled, so no one heard it or saw it. And then I just strutted back into work feeling good.
Really empowered.
Yeah, man.
I love that.
Oh, it's just my day turned around.
I need to step up my game.
No,
I haven't.
You're dancing and you have children around you.
No, not at home. Oh,
I'm talking
yes,
about
at
at
home.
work.
Oh, no, I wouldn't do it there.
Maybe you can do it when you're editing the videos.
There we go. That'll be my story for next week.
Can't wait. No, mate.
I'll make sure I'm at my house. That could be
Imagine
awkward.
if your 6-year-old walked in on you. Do you think if your 6-year-old walked in on you, self-pleasing, you would explain what you were doing, or you would just palm it off?
I would palm it off. I would probably freak out and I'd be like, get out! But I couldn't. No, she's
pretty
too young to
intuitive though.
understand.
Like, I think she'd want to know what you were doing.
No, I wouldn't explain that to her just yet.
Has she ever found any of your toys?
Yes.
And do you tell her that there's something else?
She thought it was a face massager.
Oh, did she use it?
Yes. I was like, get that off my face! No!
I'd put it on my face. You're pretty hot.
On a scale of 1 to would you put her sex toy on your face? How hot is she?
Yeah. Put it in the comments below.
Yeah.
Would you put your friends' toys on your face?
But I was having a shower. Was I having a shower? Yeah, I was having a shower, and she bloody walks in and she's got it on, and she's like, Mum, it's sucking my face. I was like, get it up! What are you doing? Get it out! And like threw it. And she's like, what's wrong? I said, get out.
Oh, no.
Let me finish my shower and let me hide that.
Yeah.
And no. And then I washed her face.
Yeah, I'd wash her face too.
I couldn't do that.
Yeah,
I have used it as a back massager also with my ex. He said it felt good, so.
Well, that's good. Well, have you ever used toys during intercourse?
Yeah.
And have you been able to climax from that?
That one particular toy, yes. No others.
It's a clit stimulator, isn't
Yes,
it?
yeah.
Yeah.
That's
same.
the only way.
We were watching Bridgerton on the 1st of January. And that was one of the first times that we did it like skizzed on the side.
Cute. What a memory.
I know.
I love that you remember the date.
Laying there sideways on the bed watching The Duke.
I actually have never watched it.
What?
Is he the really hot guy that everyone was like frothing over?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Mm-hmm. Okay, I need to watch that.
Him and the guy from Criminal Minds, they help my fantasy with Chocolate Man.
Do you know who helps my fantasy? Finn Cole of Animal Kingdom. Jay.
Oh, he's a kid in Animal Kingdom.
No, he's not. He is a man.
So you're saying you would definitely continue to have sex with him even if he couldn't get you to climax?
I have watched videos of him and I have climaxed. I have watched his sex scenes on Animal Kingdom and I have climaxed.
Oh yeah, he has sex scenes.
I rolled over to my
teeny
ex
boppers.
one night when there was a sex scene. I'm like, we need to do it.
Get your dick out.
Yeah, he's like, is it because you turned on because of him? I was like, yes. No, yeah.
I love that you're truthful, at least.
Yeah, well, you gotta be. But then if there's like a super hot chick, I have such double standards here. If there was a super hot chick on the TV and he rolled over to me and he's like, hey baby, you want to do it? I'd be like, do you think she's prettier than me? Why do I turn you on like this? And yeah, I know that's not fair, but I mean,
so
it is what
bad.
it is. Yeah, I would. I think
yeah.
I'd just roll over and cry. Be like, I'm not good enough for you.
I don't know, like Cam has a thing for seeing, he probably doesn't want me to say this, podcast.
Block your ears.
Block your ears, yeah. But Kim has a thing for like nipples on like nipples are her thing. Luckily, I've got big, huge ones now. Pepperonis. No. Oh my God. Not that big, but they're pretty big. But yeah, so every time we watch a TV series and there's a topless person, Cam's always like, titties.
Oh, wow.
I know, and I'm like, right, I'm getting sex tonight.
Nice. Nice and easy.
Just got to take the positives.
You got to.
But the other question that I had for you, if an attractive girl wanted to have sex with you and she could guarantee that she would get you to climax, do you think you would be able to? Like, would you have sex with a girl for guaranteed climax?
Yeah.
See, I don't think I could.
Really?
Because I am so straight in that aspect that the idea of another woman playing with my bits actually makes me go ick.
Really?
Yeah.
No, not me.
Yeah.
Maybe I need to reconsider some things.
Yeah, maybe you should make your Tinder like both.
Yeah. I think I might need to go home and self-reflect.
Yeah. For sure. Yeah.
Oh, wow. So you wouldn't?
No, like I've had offers like before Cameron.
Yeah.
And even since Cameron.
Yep.
But nah, like I tried to have a same-sex relationship in like grade 10 or 11.
Oh.
Yeah, and it lasted like 3 days.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, I tried. Like, no. And I was like, we tried to have a shower together. Like, I was 16, so it was legal.
Yeah.
But nah, like,
couldn't do it.
nah. She went to like even just wash me down there. I was like, please don't touch that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So you're definitely not comfortable with it.
Nah. Might be comfortable with you.
Yeah. Stay tuned.
That'll be a YouTube video to watch.
That will be on the OnlyFans.
Yeah, subscribe to our OnlyFans. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, see, I might. Sorry, Mum. But I might. No, I'm not even sorry. But yeah, no, I probably would.
Yeah. But do you think you could have a fully committed relationship with a woman?
No.
Yeah, no.
If she was anything like me, no. There is a reason I'm single.
Oh my God, one of my clients, and she knows who she is. Hello, Kayla. Has the hottest partner.
Really?
Yeah, but I reckon she looks like a female Justin Bieber, and Justin Bieber's one of my hall passes.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, so I'm like, oh, you know, I think she's beautiful.
Yeah.
And like, well, actually, I think she's hot.
Yep.
But then I think it's because I think she looks like Justin Bieber.
Probably.
Yeah, and like she's so nice and no one's ever said a bad word about her too. So I'm like, a person that looks like Justin Bieber.
Yeah, 10 out of 10 in all aspects.
Yeah, but I do really love Cameron, and Kayla knows I'd never cut her grass. We make jokes about it all the time.
Oh, that's good. At least she gets it. She gets it.
If I'm having a bad day, she brings Ellie to the salon for me.
Oh, here, look at my girlfriend. It'll cheer you up.
Yeah, quick, look at my missus.
Look at my 10 out of 10.
Yeah, you don't gain weight looking at her. You gain weight if I bring chocolate.
Oh, bless her.
But do you also think that there is a stigmatism, well, it's not stigmatism because that's your eyes, and I do have that.
I do too.
Yeah, I know. So the next few episodes I'll have glasses on.
Yeah, I need to wear mine more.
Yeah, Cam's blind.
I meant to wear mine 24/7. I don't.
Yeah, no, I feel
Face masks make it hard.
Yeah, that's true. They do fog up.
Yeah, it's annoying.
But do you think there's a bit of a stigma in terms of women's sexual health in terms of being sexually pleased?
Yes.
Yeah, so do I.
100%.
Yeah, because like I've been seeing all these influencers doing like, you know, the Vush promotions. Is that how you pronounce it?
Vush.
Vush.
I think, yeah.
Yeah. And I'm like, hell yeah, like, you know, self-love. Like, because looking at those statistics, there's a shit ton of people out there that aren't pleased. And like, you can still be pleased and not be climaxing. Like, you can still enjoy it. Like, the amount of times before Cameron when a guy we'd finish our intercourse session.
Yes.
And they'd do the run off to the bathroom. I'd be like, okay, well, my turn.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You do it too. Yeah, cool. So it's nice to know I'm not alone.
Yeah, no.
But I feel like because guys don't understand that, because I was looking at the comments for like Shannon XO and a few other influencers that have been like, or even like Abby Chatfield.
Yep.
And there's so much hate from people in regards to it, like saying that it's not appropriate. It's not like, it's like, but if people don't speak about this kind of stuff, like,
then it never will be appropriate.
No, and you don't know what's normal.
No.
Like for me, in some aspects, when I want to have a lazy orgasm, we'll bring in like a vibrating cock ring or something like that. And that, no matter what, always just gets it done. Yeah. But yeah, I feel like when you talk to a guy about bringing toys into the room, there's some guys that are like, oh,
am I not enough? Yeah.
Or they're insulted, and it's like, no, mate, 15-year-old me flicking my bean every morning before school has ruined it for you.
Exactly. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Touching on the sex toy thing, though, I got approached by that brand.
Yeah.
And I was like, initially I was like, yes, I want to do it. But then I thought, oh my God, what would my followers think?
Yeah.
But why should I care about what they think? Because I'm sure all the ones that are of age and that's their interest, I'm sure they're all bloody doing it. Everyone bloody does it in one way or another. So why should I worry about other people's opinions? But why is there such hate towards such a natural thing?
Because, you know, someone posts a picture wearing a mask, like a face mask, and they're like, oh, self-love, you know. Or we're like, you know, the Bloom app and stuff, when people are posting about Bloom, like, 'cause I've got that. And, like, you know, meditation, make yourself feel good, make yourself feel centered. So why do we not put, like, sex
self-pleasure.
Yeah, self-pleasure in the same category as self-care?
But it is, though. It can make a big difference. And when they say, oh, I need to blow off steam, that is blowing off steam.
Isn't it just?
That can beat a foot massage.
I know, right? And here's the thing. I have another funny question for you.
Oh, my gosh, you're full of them.
Do you find that after one climax, you can get to a second one really fast too? It's never just one when you're...
It depends.
Okay.
It depends.
Yeah. I'm not a one person kind. No, I'm not a one climax kind of chick.
Sometimes if my first one is incredibly powerful, I can't go for a second.
That's true. Yeah.
But if it's kind of like a speed bump, bump, it doesn't quite hit that peak.
Yeah.
Then I can go for another.
Yeah. Because here's a fun fact for you, because you haven't experienced.
Yeah.
There is like a pinnacle. I don't know if it's for all women. I'm not speaking on behalf of all women. But when you are climaxing with a partner and they're actually controlling the speed and pace and things like that. You know, when you climax on your own, like with a clit stimulator, as soon as you hit peak, you have to pull it straight off. Yeah, you can't. It's true. It hurts.
Turn it right down.
Yeah, you get it. Yeah. Well, when it's the partner controlling it, they keep going when you're at peak. Like if we're using a cock ring or something and I'm on top and I've hit peak, Cam pulls me down and he thinks it's going to be more pleasure for me, but it becomes painful. Yeah. Because I can't have that direct contact when you hit climax. So I've always wondered if that's like an across the board thing, that when all women hit that climax, they have to reduce the pressure and decrease the speed and stuff.
Well, I know of guys that a few guys, once they orgasm, you can't keep going because they're like, stop it hurts.
Yeah, they do.
Like, oh, sorry.
Yeah, Cam, like if I do anything, like even touch him anywhere after he's come, he's like, don't touch me.
Yeah, don't touch me.
Yeah, he's like, or they're like, stop.
Yeah.
And you're like, no.
I don't want to.
No. Okay,
yeah,
cool.
no, it's interesting. And I think it's, I guess there's like, there is a certain number of nerve endings in your vagina, in your clitoris.
How many?
I learnt this. I learnt this 2 weeks ago. I was at a Pure Romance party.
Oh, yeah, you were too.
Maybe like 18.
Did everyone get toys? And was it like openly spoken about while you were there?
Yeah.
Do you think it was
facts?
Yeah, do you think it was because the host spoke about it so confidently that it made everyone else okay to speak about it?
I think so. But I've known those people for 11, 12 years. So we all have that level of comfort. I was
like, do you mind me asking how old you were when you popped your cherry?
I was 14.
I was 16.
Nice.
Probably could have when I was 14, but I carried guilt.
I regret it. Mm-hmm. I don't regret who it was with or how it happened or anything like that. I just regret the age. There was no point.
Yeah.
It wasn't pleasurable.
Well, it's so funny, right? Because the first time I had sex, I was like, yes, it's going to be so good, because obviously before you have sex, it's all like arousal.
Oh, yeah.
You know, like they do the rubbing and like, you know, and it leads up, like, because you've never done it.
Yeah.
And I was so disappointed.
It was so bad.
Yeah, like I got on Facebook and this was when they didn't have the Facebook app.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I had to do it on a desktop and I did it on the MacBook, the family iMac.
You didn't put a status up, did you?
No, of course not. No. I actually inboxed my best friend Sarah. Hi, Sarah, you better listen. I inboxed Sarah and I gave her like a detailed second by second.
Oh.
She knew everything.
That is friendship.
Yeah, she knew everything and I was like, Ceci, I didn't feel it. Like, and I was like, something's wrong with me. But it turns out he was like, not packing.
No, okay.
But in saying that, everything else was amazing. Like he knew how to use his hands and his mouth.
Oh, I didn't get any of that.
Oh.
I was on the couch watching Will and Grace.
I was watching War of the Worlds.
Oh, wait. Oh, that's romantic.
Yeah, no, not really.
Bit of action. You like that.
Yeah, so I gave Sarah a detailed word for word of what happened.
Wow.
Like we used protection and everything like that. And just how disappointed I was. That it was just not, it wasn't what I thought it was going to be.
It is very much built up.
Oh, absolutely. Like I thought, like I'd read books that had sex scenes and I was like, yes, like they feel like this strong, powerful woman. And like I couldn't wait to get them out of my house. I was like, go, I want to have a shower.
Yeah.
I want to eat some food. I'm going to go to bed.
Yeah.
I'm going to reevaluate my life.
This is a lot. No, yeah.
But a fun fact for you, I also left that same Facebook conversation open on my computer and went to school. And so when my mum came in to pay the rent and jump on the computer, there it was all there for her to have a read.
Oh, Lord.
It was my fault.
Did she say anything about it?
Yeah, she put me straight on to contraception.
I like that.
Yeah.
See, my mum, I made my mum, because I was only 14, I made my mum take me out to lunch. I thought if we're out in public, she's not going to make a scene. So I told her.
That's rough.
I was like,
Did she make a scene?
Not till we got home. Oh. And then she kicked me out, so I went straight to his house.
Oh, yeah, my mum tried to kick me out to get a tattoo. Yeah, she...
Really?
Yeah, my best friend Ash took me to get a tattoo. And I got home and I was like, Mum, do you like it? And she was like, nah, you kicked out. So I was like, okay. Ashley, can I go to your house? And Ash was like, yeah. Mum's like, you're not going to Ash's. You're kicked out. You're on the street. I know. And I was like, I'm not. You can't kick me out.
Control
dictate
that.
where I go when you kick me out.
I belong to the streets now, Mum.
I know.
With my tattoo.
I know. I was like some badass.
I love that.
The thing that I find interesting as well, and I wonder if it affects people's like ability to climax, is if your partner has a high body count. Because my partner does have a high body count, and I'm okay with that because I look at it in an aspect of, well, he's been with every coloured hair person and every blue, brown, hazel, like tanned, Casper, like everything that I'm like, well, you've had it all and you've chosen to be with me. So I don't think he'd go off and be like, oh, I wonder what it would be like to have sex with a super tall, skinny chickie babe, because he probably already has. Yeah. Yeah.
See, I am that partner.
With a high body count? Yeah, but do you think that if you met a guy and he was like, oh, I've slept with upwards of 3 digits, that you'd be like, nah, I'm off ya?
I think so. But that's just my own insecurities, though.
Yeah.
That's just me being...
Do you think you'd be worried that he's comparing what you guys are doing in the room to the previous people?
100%.
Obviously, I rocked Cam's socks off.
Yeah, of course. That's why he put a ring on it.
Yeah, he did.
He's got a ring on it.
And this is my second ring, because my first ring is in my bedside table, but I got fat. So you can get engaged, and if you get fat and they get you a second ring, or allow a second ring.
That shit's secure.
Yeah. So now I go back down. I go back down to hot girl status, because I've tested out being larger to see if he actually loves me.
And he does.
For sure.
He does.
For
More
sure.
than anything in this world.
But I wonder if being in love with Cam is the reason why I can climax. And I wonder if you need to be. If you need to be in love.
That's what I was saying earlier about when you see people and they like brush their shoulder and they're like, oh.
Yeah.
I think it's the chemistry.
Yeah.
It's so much more than just the physical side of it.
Do you feel like you've lacked that chemistry with partners from insecurities and them not being able to fulfill the needs you have emotionally before physically?
I don't think it's I have done a lot of self-reflecting now that I'm single.
Yeah.
And
single, guys. We'll
Did
set
you
up
hear
some
that?
speed dates.
I am single.
Yeah.
Speed dating podcast. Stay tuned.
Date Marnie.
Send your applications in to.
Could you imagine if we invited them here for a date with you?
And then I was like, Memo.
Yeah, I was like, hey, have you come for a dinner with Marnie? They're like, yeah. I'm like, just this way. Pass them the headphones, and I'm like, good luck.
Yay.
Shut the door. You got 30 minutes.
Oh my God, that would be. Let us know if that's something you want to do. That
You
would
don't
be
reckon someone on
fun.
Tinder would shit themselves?
Yep. See how people are under pressure. Hey guys, come onto my YouTube. Come onto our YouTube.
Yeah.
And our podcast, and we'll have a speed date.
Yeah, I love it.
Done. But yeah, it's very much my own. It's not them, because the reason, especially my romantic partners that I've been in relationships with, to get to that relationship status, they're filling everything that I need. I'm in love with them, and that's why I'm with them, but it's my own walls.
Yeah.
So that could be a very big reason why. And I mean, we're just with a one night stand or something like that. There's nothing. So
Yeah. Yeah, I've never climaxed with a one night stand.
Yeah, no.
But I've only had 2.
I love you.
I know. I think that's why we work so well. 'Cause
Yeah.
we're complete opposites.
Yeah.
Well, not complete opposites.
We have
We
our.
both have blonde hair.
We do. We both like horror movies.
And we both enjoy sushi.
Yes, and we like true crime.
We both like your kids.
Yeah, my kids are good. They're a good comic ground. We both go to the gym.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
It's good.
That's true.
I like it. But yeah, I think it's my own stuff that I need to deal with, and I think that's a big roadblock.
I
for
think
me.
something that would be really interesting to see is anyone who listens or sees or hears, listens and hears the same thing, our podcast on TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, wherever you see it, if you have the balls, none of you have the balls, but I'd love to see, even if you do a poll on your own Instagram, Marnie, with just a yes or no, asking if people have been able to climax with a partner. Have they climaxed during intercourse?
Yeah.
Have you climaxed during intercourse? It can be with a toy, it can be with your own hand, but just whilst you're having sex with another person.
Yeah.
If you have, comment below a peach emoji.
Yes. A peach and a water squirt. A peach, a zucchini, and a water squirt emoji. That would be a very sure sign.
But a peach is your butt.
Yeah, but
wouldn't it be?
do you know what the zucchini is?
Yeah, penis.
And the water squirt.
Yeah, so you're saying a zucchini in your butt and a water squirt.
You don't orgasm with your ass. Oh, you can actually.
Yeah, there are people who can.
In your
I'm just having a
butthole.
quick look to see if in the most recent update, if they've added a papaya.
You don't need to show off.
A what?
You don't need to show off. What is a papaya? Is that the long thing? That's a parsnip. I was thinking of Gary off
Do you
Geordie
not know
Shore.
what a papaya is?
No. Is it a vegetable?
No, it's a fruit.
Is it a legume?
No,
it's a fruit.
Papaya.
I thought you were going to go like down Gaz off Geordie Shore ways. You know how he calls it the parsnip?
Yeah, he
That's what I
calls his
thought you were
own a
looking for.
parsnip.
Yeah, so I thought you were showing off.
Nah, dude,
what is a
people
papaya?
refer to papayas like vaginas.
Oh my God, is that a papaya?
That's a papaya.
Oh. They smell really bad.
Do they smell
I
bad?
don't like them.
They don't smell bad.
I think they smell like vomit.
I don't know what
Maybe
kind
the
of
papaya.
papayas you're smelling. But
Different papayas smell differently. Just like.
yeah, just like all fannies smell differently.
Yeah.
I actually think that's the first time we've called it a fanny.
I don't know if I like that word. I don't like the word funny. I
echoing.
don't like the word moist. And I don't like the word nipple.
You don't like nipple?
Can't do it. I'll be like, your nips. I can't say nipple.
Nips.
Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it. And I don't like ointment.
Do you know some women can climax from having their nipples played with?
Yes.
Their boobs played with?
Yes. That used to get me going before I had kids.
Did it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Massively.
I do enjoy a little bit of
It's fun.
booby play.
And they do say when you're pregnant, nipple stimulation can contract the muscles that bring on childbirth, labour.
So you're saying that Cameron's on like a no titty ban till like the end of 9 months?
Oh, like you can still play with it. Just don't go like, Cameron, just control yourself, please. I don't want a late night phone call saying that you guys are going into early labour. I can't deal with that.
Could you imagine if Cam's sister listens to this podcast?
haven't met her.
She's going to be throwing up.
I'm
She's going to learn so much
sorry.
about her brother.
Joshua, if you're listening to this, please stop. That's my brother.
Yeah.
It's my older brother.
I've got 2 older brothers, but I don't think either one of them has access to any sort of podcasting
Thank
stuff.
God. I hope my dad doesn't. My God, he'll have a
My
heart
dad
attack.
will. My dad will listen.
Hi, Dad.
For sure.
Hi, Dad. I haven't met you yet, but it's very nice to meet you. You know more about me than most people do now.
Yeah. That's very true, isn't it?
We didn't think this through
No.
before we started a podcast, but it's too late now. It's out there. The world is hearing it as we speak.
Yeah.
So.
And we have done our first episode.
We have
gotten through the first
We have gotten
episode.
through our first episode.
I know.
I think it's quite exciting for us.
Are you about to take a selfie on Instagram?
No.
Oh.
I was going to say, now, when Taylor was reading me those stories, she was on Reddit.
Yeah.
But if you have your own stories
Yes.
that you would like to tell us.
Should we figure out what our next episode is going to be about? If you've been cheated on or you've been the cheater
And
or
you're-
you know a cheating story from
Yeah.
a friend or family or, you know, anyone.
And you're more than welcome to submit it anonymously
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah. Create a fake Gmail. We don't care.
Oh, you don't need to do that. But just say, yeah.
Well, it'll be anonymous. We're not going to tell anyone.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Yeah. But
We'll just
submit it to hello@missthememo.com.au.
and we will read out your story and we will chat about it.
Yeah. Because
Give you our opinion.
I think it'll be a very interesting episode because prior to Cam, I reckon I was cheated on by every single person.
I've been cheated on by everybody except for 2 people.
Yeah, see? Oh, it's going to be a sick
It's going to be
episode.
good.
Yeah, and I'll be able to ask a few of my clients as well about cheating. And we'll look up some hectic... Oh, my God, we should look up some, like, my boyfriend cheated on me with my mum and stuff stories.
Oh my God. If anybody has one of those stories, please tell me. I find that so juicy. I mean, it's horrible and it's heartbreaking.
Yeah.
I find it so goddamn juicy
Yeah.
because I couldn't imagine having a partner come in and be like, I mean, my mum is beautiful, but I couldn't
Yeah.
imagine someone coming in and being like, I'm so attracted to your mother.
That's
that I'm
true.
going to
Your
cheat
mum is
on
a
you."
MILF.
Yeah, she's beautiful.
Yeah, she is.
But I just couldn't. Yeah, I want to know the mentality behind it. And for a mother, I have 2 daughters. And I could not imagine if their boyfriend came on to me, I would give them a swift backhand.
Yeah, and you'd be marching them straight out the front door.
Oh, fucking oath. They would never be coming near my girl again.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, so I want to understand the psychology behind that.
Yeah, that's hectic. Yeah,
Please.
agreed.
Please.
Yeah. Anything. Like,
Yeah.
even if, actually, I won't share the story now.
Okay.
But I have stories about sisters sleeping with the other sister's husband the night before the wedding and stuff.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so there's heaps that we can do. So next week's episode is going to be on cheating.
Yep.
You can submit stories to our email, our Instagram. We haven't started a Facebook page yet.
No, not yet.
But we will have all of our links in the show notes below and
Yep.
also in our YouTube description.
Yeah.
As well. But yes. Oh, it's going to be
so excited.
salty.
It's going to be a good one.
Yeah.
We don't condone cheating
No.
by any stretch of the imagination, but we can't control what's happened in the past, so we want to hear about it.
Yeah, exactly. yeah, absolutely. And we want to discuss it. It's just a part of relationships.
Yeah.
I think cheating makes you a better partner when you've experienced it or even when you've done it because you carry guilt
Yeah, true.
and you never want to inflict that on someone again. And also you remember... We need to talk about this in the next episode.
Okay.
But I was going to say, yeah, you remember how much you hurt another person or how shit it was and how toxic the breakup was.
Yeah.
You just avoid it. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So we will see you next week on our next episode of
Miss the Memo!
I was about to say Miss the Memo podcast, but it's just Miss the Memo with Taylor and Money.
Miss the Memo with Taylor and Money. That was horrible.
It
I'm
was.
cutting that.
All right, bye guys. We'll see you next week.